Okay, so this is my bot. I'm not going to be able to drive it in this video, like actually drive it, just because I'm using my phone for recording it, and my phone is also the controller, and I can't have both apps open at once. It just doesn't work like that. Maybe I could figure something out, but I don't know. Okay, anyways, it starts the match with that up like that. And once it moves, it falls down. It's kind of like the first version of our bot we had, but this one's bigger and this is higher up, so it'll work better. Here's the triball. So this is the intake, and I do have a program set up here, so it's on the auto right now, but this is for the intake. So now I turned it on, and now this mode is what I would normally have on during a match, and it has a distance sensor, if I can reach my hand in there. So it turns it off when the triball gets in there. So it has a distance sensor, so it stops right there when it's holding it, and it holds it off the ground just a little. See, so that means it won't scrape. And then on my controller, I'd press a button. I use PS4 controller. I'd press this button, and then it'd spin it in the opposite direction, which for this, I'd have to press. Yeah, okay, I'd have to press this like that. Okay, so I'd have to do that, and then it spits it out. So that would just be a button press on this. It's kind of harder with a program where you have two buttons. But anyways, so that's the intake. It also has these like sleds so it can ride up on the bar, which I have right here. So if you want to see, it pushes forwards and that lifts up, and then it can go back. And the reason it doesn't catch or anything is because it also has these plastic wheels. So once it rides up with this, then it's on the plastic wheels, so it can slip back off and stuff. Okay, so the next thing I guess I should talk about, I guess, is the drivetrain, and maybe the frame on the bottom. So like on the bottom, turn on my flash. Okay, there. So now you can see it better. It has bars like this for support. It also has these rubber bands for the intake, just to help hold it. And then it has these like bumpers, I guess, this slant, and that's so it can bump it over the middle barrier, because it would push and this would slide up and over the barrier. So that's why I have that. And then on the drivetrain, this is actually missing 2 gears, so this wheel isn't driven, just because I don't have enough of these gears. But anyways, it would be 6-wheel drive. It's custom Omni wheels because it's Lego. And then up here is the same thing. And these are all the same size wheels, or like 2.5-ish, 2.3 maybe inch wheels. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's that. This is the distance sensor down here. Okay, I'll flip it over. I'll do the lift now. So the lift, this is pretty cool. So it lifts up like that, and it's also our hang mech. So it has these slants, and this is also my hanging pole. I put it up here. I'll move that because I need to put it. Okay, so that's also our hanging mech. But anyways, so it's a 1:5 gear ratio right there, and it's a double reverse 4-bar lift, because it has 2 bars, one there and one there. I don't know if that's focusing too well, but it has 2 bars, like you can see over here too, 2 bars, and then on the top it has 2 bars, and it's reversed because it has these gears. So that means that it moves this up, but like on the opposite side, so that's why it's double reverse. So this is like a really nice blocker and hanging mech and like flywheel holder, I guess. So it has this flywheel, which I forgot the gear ratio for, but it's pretty fast, and it spins pretty well. So I'll switch the program over so I can do that. So there you go, that's the flywheel, and sometimes it launches these kind of far. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so that's the flywheel, and then, so this is how it hangs. So it would drive forwards. This is kind of hard. Okay. so it drives forwards, and then it does have to bump itself up a little bit with these like ramps here, so it would bump itself up just a little bit. My frame for the hanging bar isn't super strong, so I can't do that too well, and I can't really drive it right now either. But anyways, it bumps itself up, and then I have to switch this back if it's gonna work. Okay, that might be it. Yes, okay, now I can pull this back up, and then it gets itself, I think, like right here, I think this is a solid B tier. I have tiers written on this, so that's like A tier right there. And then if I turn off the thing, it just hangs there, so it doesn't even sink. So that's a solid B tier hang. So that's really good. Yeah, so that's our bot. It is kind of unique because of the distance sensor, so I only have to press one button when intaking and like spitting out triballs. But other than that, it's pretty regular. I could put a blocker overhang on this part, so it would overhang like that kinda. But I don't think it's necessary, especially since it's Lego and I won't actually be using this. I also have an autonomous program for it, but that's a work in progress still, so maybe I'll get to that later. But yeah, and its center of gravity is pretty good when it hangs. I guess like if I put a triball in here while it hangs, it balances just a little bit better, but it wouldn't get it a C tier hang, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, so that's my bot. I hope you like it.